Hey, bro fans, this is Todd. So, earlier today, I just posted a video on how to make your own He-Man similar to this one right here. This is not the one I had in the video. This is actually one I just made a few minutes ago. And I thought, you know what? I should just post a video to show all the different variants that I've made on this Lazer Light He-Man. So let's go ahead and start with the original, the one I did not make. So here's the original Lazer Light He-Man. It's a really cool figure. It's based off of the one that came out in the late 80s. And of course it has the sword that lights up. It's kind of hard to see in all its bright light, but it's kind of cool. And of course his head is reminiscent kind of the movie He-Man, so kind of fun, kind of cool. But if you take a look at this figure and you look at the New Adventures, you realize that it's pretty close to the way the New Adventures look. So one of the first variants I made was the New Adventures version, and I just swapped out the boots, swapped out the hands, took a lot of sanding to get these hands to fit in there, so they're not the robotic looking hands. And of course I used, the real hands so it can actually hold the sword aloft. So coolness like that. And of course a head swap. So there's my New Adventures version. But then of course I wanted to make this version right here. And originally when I made this version, I gave him the blue armor, but today when I was making that other video, I found out I can use the original armor and it fits on there. And it's so cool because these little tabs happen to fit right in this ridge, right in there, which if you watch the other video, you'll see that. And it's like, I really like that a lot. And of course, I'm still working on his hair, so his hair at this point is still removable until I reattach it permanently. But there he is. And my latest one is this one right here. I know it's not much of a custom. It's just basically taking the extra Ular head and swapping it out. But this actually took a lot of work for some reason. And the reason is there was a gap right here. Now, I bought this Lazer Light He-Man used. And when I got it, I noticed the leg kept riding up on this edge right here. This little part. And I thought, well, that's kind of strange. And then I looked and noticed there was like a gap right here, and I realized maybe the pants were on backwards or something, so I decided to try to take the legs off and turn the shorts around. And when I went to take them off, I noticed it had a lot more glue than I was expecting. I mean, usually they're glued in the bottom right here, which is common, but it was also glued right here. And as I started to try to rotate it with a screwdriver, I decided just to pull it off and put it back on. I noticed, here's the ones I pulled off. They're actually glued up in the joint, and you could see there all the fighting I had to do with the screwdriver to cut it out of there. But it was actually glued way up in there, and the gluing job was holding it out so that it caused a strange gap. So it was pulled down and out, and there was no way to fix it unless I pulled it out. Now, luckily, earlier today I did another custom that you saw, and so I had an extra pair of shorts that I actually put on this He-Man right here. So even though it may look like it's just a head swap, which it should have been an easy head swap, it ended up being a whole lot longer fix than that because of the issue that I had with the glued on shorts. But now he works just fine. So those are my 4 Lazer Light He-Mans. And the one I made earlier today, he's on eBay right now. So if you want to check that out, you can. Just go to hero.com and click my eBay link, and you'll see him on there. And that's pretty much it. So those are my Lazer Light He-Mans. Please leave some comments. Let me know what you think. And if you have any other ideas for Lazer Light He-Man figures, post them down below. Or if you have links to your own videos with your own Lazer Light customs, go ahead and post those as well. So I know it's kind of weird to make so many of these. I've actually also wanted to make a hero one, but he has that ponytail, and the ponytail rides right back here, so you're not able to actually get it to fit on there. Which is also why I did the New Adventures, I used the helmeted head for the same reason, because he has a ponytail too, and the ponytail rode against the backpack. So, and that's pretty much it. Do check out my other video on how to make your own one of these. Like I said, it's a pretty cool, I actually like this a whole lot, one of my favorites, because it's just reminiscent of the old He-Man you played as a kid, but yet it has the lighted sword. I mean, that is really cool. I'm pretty tickled with myself. But anyway, so again, you have any questions, post them below. And if you haven't seen it yet, also check out my exercise video. It's kind of cool. It's a 1-year transformation of how I lost 60 pounds. So check that out. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and post a comment too. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. And I have a really cool idea, and I'm going to do a small series, or else put all the videos together in one and release it, on how to make your own Ice Armor He-Man. And I've already got some Ice Armor He-Mans that I bought off on eBay to use for parts. And then after I finish him, I'll probably throw them up on eBay for someone to purchase as well. I'm not sure. I may keep them too. It just depends. But anyway, tune in and check out the video I'm going to make in the future on, well, you can't check it out yet. But if you're watching this as an old one, you can check it out later for the Ice Armor He-Man. All right. Thanks, you guys, and I will see you next video.